Spacey Sims, and we are back with more Code Realized Guardian of Rebirth. I'm so excited I haven't played this in almost a week. The last time I played was last Friday, and it's Thursday now, but I have nothing else to play because I'm like 2 freaking weeks ahead. Actually, almost 3 weeks ahead on Danganronpa because I've been playing that like crazy. And it's a Thursday night. You guys, it's a week before you'll see the end of Van Helsing's route, so I'm like a week ahead. But, oh, we're gonna take a stand. We're on... Oh, no. Whoops. There we go. So, like I said in the last part, where we did the beginning of Van Helsing's route, because I'm an idiot, whatever. We are gonna do this, and especially now, because I was thinking about it, and I don't know if I said it in the last part, or if I was just thinking about it. In Impei's route, it is imperative that we actually do it this way, because there's going to be a lot of differences. So, for example, not just with the, whoever's going to train us. Obviously, it's going to be different for every one of the guys. But in this, in Chapter 2, we have the choice to either go with Impei or Victor. We always go with Victor. Well, we have to go with Impei this time, so that's different. In Chapter 3, that's where we do the learning stuff. And we're going to, obviously choose Impei, so that's all new. So that's going to be different for all of the guys. But when we get to the train heist part, we've always gone on the train because when we were on Victor's path, Victor went on the train, so we went on the train to be with Victor. When we went on Van Helsing's path, we went on the train to be with Van Helsing. Now we get to not go on the train, so that's all going to be different too. And of course, so a lot of this, we're going to have a lot of new scenes in this playthrough. And we might not have as many when we go down Saint Germain's route, because a lot of the choices that we're going to make in Impei's are going to be the same as we make in Saint Germain's path, like not going on the train and whatever. But whatever, so we're just going to do this. And also, this is the first time we're supposed to say remain defensive to Victor. And I wonder if that's just because in the very beginning, the first 2 guys that you're presented with that you can even go down their path is Impei and Victor, because they're the only 2, right? Before Saint Germain gets introduced and before Van Helsing gets introduced, so I'm wondering if they make it this way to kind of lead you one way. You know what? If it's like, okay, you got to kind of you go toward Victor, you go toward Impei. Oh, well, now you can go toward obviously you can go toward whoever. And we could always choose anything we want. We're on Impei's route, because I went through Pathogenesis and chose Impei. But anyway, we're going to remain defensive, so we're going to see what happens. I'm sorry. Of course, we've only just met, and I'm sure that I must seem extremely suspicious to you. I still don't know you well enough. I don't know what Lupin and the others will think. Oh, so we took his hand, but I forget what the actual lead up to this was. But anyway. Well, then I'd like to meet this Lupin fellow and explain the situation to him. And if he agrees, do you think it would be acceptable? Probably not. All right, if that's what happens, then I won't object. Come with me, Victor. I do have one question, though. Why are you going through so much trouble to help me? Oh, it's because I think you can help me with something, too. Okay, so we agree. So it's really just, remaining defensive just kind of, I guess, pushes us away from Victor. Really not much of a difference, just a few lines of dialogue different. But we're getting up to where Chapter 2 is, where we'll go with Impei, so that'll be good. So it'll be nice and different. Aye. Oh, and this is also fun because we get to look at Lupin's pretty face. Oh, look at you. So adorable. And it was so funny because, I realized, because I was always like, this game just wraps up all these loopholes. And it took me like a fucking week or more to be like, wait a minute. I was literally in the shower the other day and I was like, the game is always on my mind. I can't even. And all of a sudden I was like, wait a minute. We were running off with Saint Germain to go help Van Helsing, and that little fucking dude, the shadow that we just saw, right? That machine thing shows up and he's like, I'll take care of it. And I'm like, oh my god, yeah, they're wrapping up loopholes. And then we just forgot about it. And I'm sure it'll come up in Saint Germain's route. But it was like, and we forgot about it. And it just, oh sure, we'll just not ask what the fuck that was. I love it. Oh my god, I love it. I have to say I do really love Automate and Idea Factory. I love, and Design Factory. I think it's Design Factory. There's like 3 different like developers on this. Let's see. Well, and Axis is the one who localizes, so God bless them for localizing the shit. Yeah, Idea Factory, Design Factory, and Automate. These games are fucking amazing. And I love the fact that in order to unlock the whole entire story, you have to play all the routes. You don't really have a choice. Like, I mean, you could just go and be like, yeah, cool, I want to that's Van Helsing's route. That's awesome, great, we're done. But you don't get to see Lupin's route. You don't get, and there's so many hidden things. And I love the fact, because that's what they did in Amnesia Memories. I fucking love it. I just love it. Because it just makes you want to play. It's not like, oh, I want to play just because I want to see maybe the other guys. Like, you have no choice. And, I mean, you do. You have a choice not to play it, but it's like, you start playing and you're like, no, I have no choice. I have to play every single round and see every single CG because it's so worth it. Because this game is so good. God, I love them. Oh, anyway. Plus, the artwork is just goddamn amazing. I mean, I have a ton of other visual novel games, and every time I look at them, I'm like, this seemed really good, but now I'm looking at the graphics, and I'm like, it's not nearly as pretty as this one. So, anyway. So we're gonna accompany Impei. First time, guys! Oh my god! I'll go with Impei. You want to come with me? Well, of course. I mean, it's obvious that you would. Sorry, guys, but it wasn't a competition. I just can't help being a lady magnet. Don't hold it against me. I mean, you guys aren't half bad yourselves, but there is a striking difference between us. I wasn't aware that we were in some kind of contest here. Oh, he's just acting that way because he's always being ignored or mocked. It's probably some sort of payback. If you insist, Miss Spacey, then my body is yours for the taking. It is ready to accept your love. Oh, dear God. See, he's grown on me in the 2 paths that we've gone down and as we went down it the first time, but it's shit like this that you're like, oh dear God, simmer down, put it away. Like, wait. We kind of need this after Van Helsing's round. Okay, not true. Not true. You all remember the butt. I can't. Oh God, now my mind is thinking about that CG and we're on Impei's route, but I can't stop thinking about Van Helsing's butt. And I'm sorry, I really hope, because you guys haven't seen that part yet. Obviously, when you're watching this, you have, but when I'm recording it, you haven't. I really hope somebody noticed the butt dimple. They drew a butt dimple on him. Go back and watch it. And I almost said something in that part, but I had said his butt 500 times, like I just did in this part. And I was like, I can't point out that I noticed that because I'm clearly obsessed with his cartoon buttocks. I mean, holy shit. But they drew a butt dimple. What's sexier than a butt dimple? I can't. All right, we're gonna... Anyway. But see, it's kind of like this. Like, you start out in Van Helsing, he's like, what? I'm not your friend. You love me. Maybe he doesn't really love me. I don't really know what to do. And now he's all throwing himself at us, and you're like, dude, simmer down. I need somewhere in the middle. Victor, somewhere in the middle. Anyway. It just seems like Lupin wanted to go off on his own to play, and Victor looks too tired after walking so far today, so you would be my most appropriate choice. Love wasn't involved. Impei is already striding across the room as I'm trying to explain myself. Hey, come on! I'll show you how I'm all kinds of cool! Impei never listens. Let me know if you're about to run out of patience. I'll come over and give him a smack for you. I start to nod, but quickly shake my head. Like, yeah, no, that'd be wrong. We tell Lupin and Victor that we'll meet them at the entrance and start walking around the casino. I catch up with Impei so I can follow him around. I actually saw something really neat earlier. What is it? Here it is! Ta-da! He directs my attention to a strange-looking device with a lever on it. It must run on steam because it releases a small puff of it from time to time. What's this? This is called a slot machine. Is it a penny slot? Because those are fun, you know. You just put $1 in, you just sit there forever and just get a shit ton of drinks, and you get shit-faced before you know. Vegas is a great place to go. This is called a slot machine. It's an amazing machine that gives you money if you pull the lever and push the button. It gives money? Is that unusual? I'm starting to worry about where your common sense begins and ends. But yes, it's unusual. It's amazing. According to Impei, if you push the buttons and the buttons to stop the reel so they show the same picture, you get money. Alright, watch closely. I'll show you how to do it. Impei waves his arms in a grand flourish and pulls down on the machine's lever. Breathe in, breathe out. Yeah! Impei gets a fierce look on his face and strikes a strange pose. Whoa! It's like he's gonna karate chop the fucking thing. With a shout, Impei starts to press the button with lightning speed. I love that. In a moment, chips begin to clatter into the tray at the bottom of the machine. How do you like that? The genius engineer has done it again! What part of screaming and pressing buttons was the genius engineer part? I like how we're kind of a dick to him. He's like, oh my god, I'm awesome! And you're like, fucking hard, you pushed a button, dumbass. Like, I love it. I kind of love it for someone who's a little like, I don't really know what's going on in the world. We're like, dude, you pressed a fucking button. She's picking up a little bit of me as we go. It looks easy. I want to try. Go ahead, but it's not that easy. This game calls for excellent sight, reflexes, and most importantly, experience. It looks simple, but it's actually very deep. Oh, I won! What? And there's more coming out than before! What? It is pretty easy! Amazing! No normal human could pull that feat off! Following that logic, you're not a normal human either, Impei. I can't back down yet. Impei grabs his shoulder and stretches and walks up to the biggest slot machine. From what I read earlier, this monster slot machine was imported all the way across the sea from America, just for this event. Of course it was, because who gambles better than we do? Wait. No. Who rednecks better than we do? So, if it's a penny slot, we got that. High stakes, fuck that shit. We're too redneck for that. He's like, look, all I have to do is put a penny in here and I get free drinks and a gun. Woo! Merca. Anyway. I'm being an asshole. Anyway. The reels spin at such a high speed that it's impossible for the naked eye to keep up. Would you still think this is easy, Miss Spacey? I'll give it a try. I mean, you're supposed to do it for funds. Anyway. The reels move at a furious speed, and the pictures have all blurred together. This might be difficult. I suspect that I'll probably fail, but I do my best to press the buttons. I didn't get anything. Oh well. And usually, and that's not how, I mean, that's awesome. Like, I have to press it at the same time, and like, no, slot machines usually just pull the wheel and it just spins and stops. Man. Like, Miss Spacey, if I'm able to get a match, will you love me? I won't love you, but I certainly would be impressed. Good enough! There's a saying in Asia that the journey of 1,000 yards begins with a single step. 1,000 yards isn't much of a journey. I could probably run that far in minutes. Now just watch. I'm going to perform a veritable miracle with this machine. Impei pulls a small silver box from his pocket. I'm using this to interfere with the internal spin speed. With this, any slot machine becomes mine to command. Isn't that cheating? Now, slot machine is a game of skill, and I use my own skill to make this. But let's not tell security. Impei, behind you. Just watch. This little baby's gonna save the day. Impei laughs and is about to press a button when a huge shadow falls over him. I see. So you built a device to save the day, did you, sir? Standing behind Impei is a guard with quite a lot of muscles. This? No, it's a good luck charm. It's a music box that plays my favorite song. Wanna listen? Let's listen. Why don't you come with me, sir? Hey, whoa, wait, hold on! The man seizes Impei by the scruff of the neck and half walks, half drags him away. Don't worry about me, Miss Spacey. We'll meet again. Our love is eternal. And like that, he's gone. I need to help him. What should I do? Don't bother. I turn around surprised to find Lupin standing next to me. I can't wait till we go down Lupin's path. He'll wriggle his way out. Who knows? They may even knock some sense into him. No, that's far too unlikely. I worry for a moment. But I ultimately arrive at the conclusion that if Lupin thinks so, then Impei will be fine in the end. Ah, no, I lost my guide. There it goes. Never mind. Sorry, I hit the button. We don't need it yet, but a little bit later, we all meet up again. Which, okay. So that was great. Oh, Impei. Can't keep it in your pants. Oh, ready? Ready for it. Ready for it. Ready for it. Wait. Oh, yeah, there you are. Oh, guys. I need to finish playing this game all the way through so I can watch the goddamn anime. I just can't. I can't resist. I want to watch it so bad, but I don't want to ruin anything. Because it's not like we could go down Lupin's path, and then we're like, because that, I mean, obviously, because that's kind of what they did with the Amnesia Memories. Like, you saw a little bit. We're supposed to come out, so I wonder who we're supposed to keep hiding for, anyway. And so that's what they did with the Amnesia Memories one. Like, I started watching it, and I was like, oh, nope, it's going to give away too many spoilers. Because it does kind of go around all the other guys, but you obviously know Ukyo's route is kind of... He's like the Lupin in that game, you know? Like, he's the last one. So it's really focuses more on him, but it does kind of spoil a little bit. I mean, I guess not too much, you know? But still, I don't want to ruin it for myself. Also, if I hear the voices in the dub, I'm going to be really sad because then mine aren't going to seem as good, so... I'm going to watch the anime between playing this one and the next game. I don't know. What should I do? I feel like it would be best for Lupin to focus on gathering information. We're going to ask Impei to teach us. Yay, it's different, guys! I choose Impei. What? What? Have you lost your senses? My senses are just fine, thank you. You all have such little faith in the man. He's right! What's wrong with all of you? How can you all say that about me? Poor Impei. I do feel bad for him now that everyone's such a dick to him, but at the same time... Keep it in your pants, brother. Jesus. What will you teach me? I guess. My specialty. Defense mechanisms. Yes. That will be good. You can test his various gadgetry, with Impei standing in as a practice dummy. Hey! You're being awfully generous handing out the insults when we haven't even known each other one day. We're not that close. No, I'm not mistaken. I'm as close as I'd like to ever be to you. That's just sad. We've got to get closer. Whatever. I'm fine, as long as you and I can get a little closer, my sweet little Spacey. I think you and I are about as close as we should be, too. No one knows what the future holds! Warriors of love must stand against destiny, Spacey! I really don't intend on becoming a warrior of love, Impei. Oh, it's fucking great. He is so pushy, and she's like, yo, dude, lay off. And then it works. See, but it's funny, because I used the same tactic with Van Helsing. He was like, oh my god, we're not friends. Yes, we are! You're my special friend, and you're precious to me! Would you leave me alone? No, I'm gonna follow you, because that's all you do, is you stalk them, and you harass them, and then they fall in love with you, and that's what Impei's doing to us. So it's like, it's really only fair. I really shouldn't make fun of him. We totally pulled an Impei on Van Helsing. That's awesome. These games are proof of what you should never do, ever, in relationships. Well, you shouldn't be a Van Helsing or an Impei. Maybe a Lupin. I don't know. Steal some things. Be all suave. Top hat. Yeah. That works for me. Anyway, after breakfast, I follow Impei to a back corner of the mansion's grounds. Alrighty. We'll hold our lessons here today. Alright? I look at the surroundings, and Impei glances at me with a puzzled expression. What's the matter? Looking for something? This place feels different from the other parts of the mansion. Of course, this is the exclusive studio, or... What the hell? I don't know what that word is. I don't know. Whatever. Of the genius engineer, Impei. I don't know. don't know. I don't know. Is it French? Am I supposed to not say the ER? Am I supposed to say the ER? I don't know. I've never... You know what? I'll, like, fucking look it up and be like, oh! I just never knew how to spell it. Whatever. I don't know. You have a studio in St. Germain's home? It was originally a storage shed for the gardener, but he let me remodel it. I come up with genius inventions here every day. So are the defensive devices you wanted to give me here as well? That's right. Hold on. This isn't it. No, not that. Impey rummages around in a pile of apparent junk and grabs something. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun! It's the dangerous dude detector! Impey holds up something that looks like a small doll. I feel like... I know that I'm sure their voices are totally not at all like this in the anything, or even in the game, like with the Japanese voices. But I just feel like I'm really proud of myself because I feel like I did a good job picking Impey's like, dude, no, I'm serious. Like, totally have a little bit of like a surfer thing going on because he says shit and you're like, no, that's exactly how he should sound. So exactly how he should sound. I don't know. I don't know. Like, oh, dear God. Okay. Impey holds up something that looks like a small doll. Oh, I read that. What does it do? There's a saying, a wise prince never courts danger. It basically means that you don't want to go near threatening stuff. This invention can determine a person's threat level and alert you right away. This lens here detects perspiration levels, eye movements, and subtle body language. If someone suspicious is nearby, beeps. You want to give it a try? Let's go find Lupin or Van Helsing, and you'll see how it goes off. Lupin and Van Helsing will set it off? All right, I'll try it. Like how I can understand Impey being, like, suspicious Van Helsing, but, like, Lupin, he's supposed to be your friend. Oh, my God. I press a button on the doll's back. It instantly begins to make noise. Whoa! That means there's someone dangerous around here. Is it Lupin? Van Helsing? Or Lupin and Van Helsing? Why do you dislike those two so much? I think it's you, Impey. I turn the doll off and ask Impey. It's not that I don't like them, but when you think of dangerous people, they jump to the top of the list, you know? Are you sure? They don't seem to be anywhere near here anyway. They're probably watching us from hiding. Damn them! Those peeping toms. Peeping who? Oops, that's a bit of a crude term to use around a lady. Sorry about that. Forget about it. I want to try something. I point the doll at Impey and press the button again. Oh, look how sad he looks! That's adorable! He's like, oh, he just crushed his soul in those eyes. Oh, I feel bad. But it's hilarious. Wait, no, it's not me. I'm not dangerous at all. What is this? I take a few steps toward him. As far as this doll is concerned, it seems like you're a suspicious person. That's real funny. Spacey, may I have that back, please? Here. Impey takes the doll from me with a smile. Traitor! Impey slams it on the floor without hesitation, then stomps on it a few times. Aw. Sorry about that. Seems the device was defective. It was? Oh, yes. Mistaking a perfect gentleman like me as a threat? Obviously, its measurements are completely off. Perfect gentleman. You can't keep your dick in your pants. You're practically slapping us in the face with it, dude. What the fuck? You're more threatening than any of me. Oh, God. I mean, I know he's not, like, rapey or anything. He's just like, you're like, you need to put it away, dude. You are way too eager. You're like a dog humping somebody's leg. Like, dude, simmer down. Go, simmer down. Oh, really? Don't question me. And don't tip your head all cute to the side like that. Just hold on. I should have an even better device around here somewhere. What are we supposed to do? You know what? It doesn't matter. Let's save for a second. We're going to save. We're going to do one thing. We're always on his... Well, actually, I want to get the good thing, so we'll do whatever we're not supposed to do. Hold on. We're supposed to wait in anticipation, so I'm going to save here. Yes. We're going to So we'll console him. First. Okay. You don't have to try to impress me. The Triple D probably wasn't effective either. That isn't much comfort. Impei, I know you're a brilliant engineer. You're not just all talk. Probably. Maybe. Don't lose hope. Be strong. My heart hurts! This is verbal abuse! After that, a lot of things happened. I think... Let's go back for a second. Oh, whoops. No, that's not what I want to do. Let's... After that, a lot of things happened. I want to go back... Oh, wait, no. Oh, wait. Wait, that's what I want to do. Yes, I wanted to load this. This is the one we just did, right? Yes. I was waiting for Impei's face. Okay, so we're going to choose now. I'm pretty sure we're going to... I think it'll be different. Okay, I hope it's good. Really? If a cute girl like you has high hopes for me, I'm going to have to go all out for this. Oh, how about this? Impei's special sticky bomb. It leaves an area of 10 square meters coated in sticky adhesive fluid. What about the person using it? Well, of course the user is completely stuck too. I think I'll pass on that device. After that, a lot of things happened. Okay, so there we go. Am I doing this right? Yep, that's the throttle switch for the steam engine. This round thing's the handle. Spin it to change the direction you go in. And then you step on this pedal to make the automobile move forward. This other pedal here is to stop or go in reverse. I'm a little nervous. It's alright. It's easy once you get the hang of it. Just relax. Oh my god, Impei's teaching us to drive. This is fucking cute. Impei has given up on trying to show me how to use his devices and is now trying to teach me how to operate a vehicle. The city of London is overflowing with steam engines. Learning how to operate machinery will be a handy skill. Today, he's teaching me how to drive. If I can pilot an automobile, he says I can use it to escape if the mansion were to come under attack, for instance. Let's go then, Spacey. Go where? If we stay here, the poison will build up and give away our location, right? Let's go for a little drive then. You want me to drive? Of course. This is part of your training. All right, I'm prepared to die trying. Let's try not dying, though. Getting into an accident won't be fun. We'll be fine. Take it easy and relax. Take it easy. Easy. Right. Let's start our road trip of love. It really is starting our road trip of love because we're going to fall in love with him, so I mean, whatever. But I'm unable to think of a coherent response to Impei's rambling, so I step on the accelerator. I pray that this doesn't turn into an actual drive of death. Impei and I drive around and look at many places before the sun sets. A few days later, every day I was taught by someone new to protect myself in different ways. Okay, so we've already done all this. Okay. So that's the thing. A few days later would be you training with the other guys, the people you didn't choose. Which is really cool. So you technically get all this training, you just don't know you got it. Look, there's my new clothes! Yay! Oh, and they're all beaming at me because I'm gorgeous. Who should I ask to teach me? We're going to go with Impei again, obviously. Well then, Impei, would you teach me? I've been waiting for this moment. You just leave it to me, Spacey. Impei, you'd better not fool around. Take this seriously. Her safety depends on it. Yeah. What should we train for today? Dating tips? How to utter whispers of love? Or perhaps something more stimulating? I'm sorry. I know, I got a little... He's defending our honor. I know we're on Impei's route. I'm still a Van Helsing girl deep down. I always will be. From the bottom of my heart up. Or from the bottom of my butt, because my butt is bigger than my heart. But, Van Helsing's butt. You knew that was going to come up constantly. Anyway, yeah, but I just like the fact that he's like, don't fucking be a dick. Oh, Van Helsing. He is the gentleman. He kind of acts like an asshole, but he's just so squishy on the inside. I love it. I was just going to say something wildly inappropriate. No, I was just going to say I just want to smack him on the ass. That nice little round cartoon ass. Oh my god. Oh, look, we're 30 minutes in. I can't handle my life right now. This game is too good. Anyway, we're all, you know what? We'll read through the Impei scene first, and then we'll end. So we'll do that. Okay, so it seems the time's finally come for me to blow your head off. Make sure you don't feel a thing. Stop pointing that gun at me. I'm only kidding. I'd prefer something that would help me fight or escape, Impei. I see. Well, if that's what the lady wants, that's what the lady gets. Mr. Impei must oblige. Weren't you teaching her how to operate machines? Yep, she's pretty much mastered driving automobiles. Wow, you can drive an automobile? That's great. Yes, it was a lot of hard work. All right, there's something else I haven't had you ride on yet, but maybe I'll finally bring it out since you've asked. Oh, dear God. You know that's not what he's talking about, and yet every single person, because it's Impei, was like, dude! What is it? You'll have to wait and see. Oh, that thing? I won't stop you from flying it, but do be careful not to crash. The ornithopter? Okay. But it's Impei, so you know the second that came out of his mouth, you were like, oh, God. Impei gives me dirty mind. Only because, well, okay, Van Helsing gives me a dirty mind because he's fucking hot. Impei gives me a dirty mind because everything that comes out of his mouth is crazy and obsessive, and he's trying to throw himself at us, so. Oh, come on, St. G. It's my pride and joy. There's no way we'll crash. I've seen you crash it more than once. As have I. There was a huge explosion. Funny you say you'd never crash after you almost turned the mansion into a field of flames. Impei... explosion? Flames? What could they be talking about? How could I not have noticed this happening? Whoa, wait! It's alright. Don't start hating it before we even start. There are no problems whatsoever. I have reservations. After breakfast, Impei and I head to our usual spot at his studio. Will we be driving today too? Well, technically yes, but I'm thinking of changing things up today. Change things up? How? Impei grins and runs towards something large covered by a, shouldn't that be like a tarp? What's tarpaulin? like it's a tarp or like but a tarpaulin. I've never. I don't know why my brain is like that's a weird combination of words. Why? You know what? I can't think. It's not just tarp. I'm thinking of something else too, but it's not that. And maybe that's why it just sounds weird to me. Maybe I'm just stupid today. I don't know. This game makes me dumb. He energetically pulls the tarp away. Ta-da! Here it is. There's a strangely shaped machine here. Something with wings on it. It's large. This gauge and these controls look like some kind of automobile. Is this some sort of vehicle? You got it. Here, take a seat. I'll operate it first to give you a taste of what it's like. Oh God. I follow Impei's lead and climb into the vehicle. The interior is rather cramped, and the two of us barely squeeze inside. Ready to go? Impei steps on a lever with his foot, and the machine lets out a gust of steam. Then, with great power, the wings begin to flap up and down. My hair and clothing is being whipped in the wind, and then the machine lifts off the ground and hovers. Impei, we're floating. That's right. As you can see, this is a winged machine, also known as an ornithopter. Spacey, you make sure to take it all in, all right? I'm taking you on a drive into the sky. As Impei finishes this speech, the ornithopter rises higher and higher. Wow, we're flying. I clutch Impei's arm without thinking. The mansion already looks tiny. I didn't imagine that being so far from the ground would cause me such anxiety. This won't fall, will it? Of course not. I've made all the right adjustments. What everyone else had said before pops into my mind. Didn't they say it crashed? Impey, have you ever properly flown this machine? Today is a historic day. This is our first successful flight. That means every time up to now, I have to stop thinking about this. I can't let it get to me. Now that we're all the way up here, we might as well have some fun, Spacey. Not in this machine! I mean, well, it's flying. Well, maybe someone else was flying it. This is weird. I don't think the Mile High Club is gonna... What is it? It's not really the mile... It can't be the Mile High Club. Because you're farther than a mile... Anyway. Like, the what is it actually? Anyway. The ornithopter gains speed as we fly higher and higher. Soon a sea of white clouds is spread out above us. My vision becomes completely white, but just for a moment. We pass through the clouds quickly, and a scene of vast beauty meets our eyes. The clouds glisten white in the sun, and the blue sky goes on as far as we can see. The wind is calm, and there is a profound silence, as if the entire world has stopped. This is amazing! My fear is gone, evaporated by the sheer marvel of the spectacle before me. It really is fantastic. I've never come this high before either, so this is a big surprise to me too. The ornithopter, good lord, puffs steam from time to time while hovering in midair. Impey says that the most amazing thing about this machine is that it can remain in one spot by beating its wings. Everyone who's been on an airship boasts that there's a different world above the clouds. I know what they mean now. Yes, it's so unreal. For a while, the two of us do nothing but stare out at the clouds and the sun. Then Impey suddenly looks at me as if a thought had occurred to him. Right, Spacey. It's your turn to pilot this thing. We're supposed to say, are you sure? So I'm going to save this. And then we're going to say, not going to happen! We're going to save over this. Yes. Okay. We're going to say, not going to happen first. No, thank you. I'm too scared. Are you sure? It's really fun, but a gentleman must never force anything on a lady. Oh my god, then why do you keep trying so hard? Jesus. I'm just kidding. I shall escort you on our journey. Impey starts to move the ornithopter slowly through the sky. We pass through clouds, sometimes dipping down to brush their surface. The scenery has a beauty so distant from normal life. It makes me feel like we're in a dream. Okay, so this is... Alright, so hold on. I'm going to guarantee you that's the change. We're going to load this. Yes. So now we're going to choose... I like that when you do little things like this, it's only a slight change. Are you sure? Of course! That's what this training session is for. I'll be here if anything goes wrong, so don't worry. Here, take the controls. He scoots over, and I take his seat and grab the control stick. I feel a sense of responsibility and unease, but exhilaration as well, just knowing that I'm operating this machine myself. I slowly move the ornithopter according to Impey's instructions. Like this? That's good! It's not hard if you're going slow, right? Yes, it's not hard. We continue for a while in this way, enjoying seeing the sights in the air. For a while, we drift through the sky. As the angle of the sun shifts, the world's features change. The wind is calm, the silence peaceful. I can't shake the strange feeling that this is all just a beautiful dream. It's now dusk, and the clouds are saturated with a red-orange glow. The power of science is amazing. I nod at Impey, who sounds impressed. And then I gently add, it definitely is, but you're amazing too, Impey. Impey laughs. That's right, I am. I am a man who's going to fly to the moon after all. Oh my god, and his voice is very similar to the voice I give Kaido for fucking Danganronpa. He's... Oh my god, it's his ancestor! Oh my god, I just linked these games and they're totally different developers. Look at Impey's freaking great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-grandson, Kaido, in Danganronpa V3. face smile makes him look like a little boy. Okay, so this is basically, so this is that's a perfect time to panic. This is the perfect time to end, since we've technically already seen this, and we'll just start skipping through. So what I am going to do, I'm going to start skipping through, and we'll wrap this part up, or you know what, I'll just wait and start skipping through in the next part. So I will see you guys next time. Remember to give the video a big thumbs up, and subscribe to see more.